Large portions of Clara School were destroyed totally by an early morning fire on Sunday, as officials are investigating the cause of the blaze that nearly all say is suspicious. Here recently, a fire in a flower bed near an air conditioner was put out at Clara School, and officials say there is a chance that these two may be related. Superintendent of Education Ben Graves said that school will be closed at Clara on Monday for K through 8 students, but that buses will run and pick up students who are going to the high school. He said plans are being formulated right now to see where students in grades K through 8 can be put, and especially the students in K through 6, as much of the damage was to the elementary wing of the school. Firefighters from throughout Wayne County responded to the blaze, which was reported between 1 and 2 a.m. When responders arrived on scene, the auditorium, which is near the main entrance to the building, was fully engulfed in flames. Josh West, a firefighter with the Clara Fire Station, was one of the first to arrive on the scene and said flames were coming through the front of the building. Firefighters had to break into the school's office near the auditorium in order to save valuable files and records. The office did not sustain fire damage, but did sustain some water damage and smoke damage. Firefighters battled the blaze from both the front and the back of the school, trying to contain it as much as possible. A number of classrooms in the elementary wing caught fire as the blaze quickly spread, as the roof, the flat roof with tar and rubber on it, served as somewhat of an accelerant. Nearly every station in Wayne County responded, and Superintendent Graves said he greatly appreciated the efforts of firefighters, pointing out that had this been 10 or 12 years ago when he was superintendent the first time, the blaze probably would have engulfed the entire school. The newly built storm shelters were unharmed, and Graves said those could be pushed into use as classrooms, although the blaze around the shelters will make that difficult at the moment as investigators continue their investigation into the cause of the fire. Wayne County Volunteer Fire Department Chief Rufus Landrum said much of the fire had been contained by 4:30 a.m., with a few spots that were still left to be fought. The portions of the Clara School that were destroyed were some of the oldest parts of the building and were the oldest school structures still in use in the county. Firefighters were unable to go inside early while battling the blaze, as the flames were too intense and roofs and other structures were collapsing. So for the sake of safety, responders were unable to go inside until the blaze was better under control. Be sure to check back to this website for updates, and be sure and listen in for phone calls from the school district, which is expected to utilize their one-call system to keep parents informed on where students may be attending school while the cleanup goes on and the investigation into the blaze continues. Again, Superintendent Ben Graves has said students in grades K through 8 at Clara will not be in school on Monday. He and other school officials are trying to find alternatives for classrooms for K through 6 students. High school students from Clara will be able to ride the bus Monday morning to get to the high school and get home on Monday. But plans are still being developed on where to put the K through 6 schools or students, 7th and 8th grade students, as the middle school portion of Clara School not damaged in the blaze. 7th and 8th grade students expected to resume class here in the very near future down at Clara School. Of course, Clara School at one time was one of the prominent agricultural high schools in the state, even having dormitories so that students from all over the state could attend that school. And Clara is the oldest school still being used in the school district. But major portions, along with composites of graduating classes, trophies from way back, all destroyed in the blaze. Be sure and check back here often for updates.